This is tutorial 3, reading a potentiometer. Here you can see the working basic code as it blinks, and here you can see this is the LED, this is the resistor, and this is the potentiometer. That's the breadboard. And here in the back is the Arduino motherboard. Here you can see as I turn the potentiometer, it changes the rate at which the LED blinks. As you can see, as I turn it up, it blinks faster, and as I turn it back down, it blinks slower. In this tutorial, the components are a resistor, which limits the flow of electrical current through a circuit, an LED, which is a light-emitting diode, a potentiometer, which is a variable resistor controlled by a knob, a breadboard, which is a small solderless breadboard, a solderless breadboard, which is used for prototyping circuits quickly and easily, and an Arduino Uno R3 microcontroller board. We use a different one in the real thing. Next, we're going to take a look at the basic code for the experiment, which sets the sensor to 0 and the pin to port 13, which is this port right here, and then it turns the LED on and turns the blink rate to whatever the sensor value for the potentiometer is, and shuts it off and repeats that indefinitely. Next, we will be looking at the schematics for the thing, where we can see the resistor right here, 100 ohms. We have the LED, we have the power and signal running through it, and then we go to a ground, and we can also see up here the potentiometer, which is also linked to the Arduino board. Next, we can see the modified version of tutorial 3 working. As I change the potentiometer to less than 500, you can see it will blink 3 times, do 3 dashes, and then blink 3 more times, completing the SOS. Now as I turn it greater than 500, it will do an alternating blink between the even and odd number LEDs, which can be seen right here. Now you can see a little better without the glare. You can see that I have the 3 new LEDs with the potentiometer and the similarly modeled extra resistors, all connected to the power on the board, as well as the 4 new added inputs. Next, we're going to take a look at my modified version of experiment 3, which, as you can see, I added three more LEDs with a similar wiring to the first one, which everything is the same. As we can see here in the modified schematics, we have the LED the same as the last time, except this time we have 3 more circuits added on to that, which are identical. Now we're going to take a look at the modified code for the tutorial 3. We keep the same sensor pin variable, but this time we have added 3 other variables for the other pin slots, which are 12, 11, and 10. We set all 4 LEDs to output, and then in this makes it so that if the potentiometer reader reads more than 500, it'll run this code indefinitely, which is the alternating late we saw previously. In this one, if the value is lower than 500, it will run the Morse code SOS. And that is the end of tutorial 3, reading a potentiometer.